that would be so wonderful. I feel like I will tell people, like, if you want to spend your New Year somewhere amazing, like Phnom Penh is a great place. I can't wait to see the parade.
First of all, can I know what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Alyssa and I'm from the United States.
From United States. Which part of United States?
Originally from Florida.
From Florida.
Yeah.
So you say that you are here. This is your second time being in Cambodia, and then this is the big celebration ahead of the New Year celebration, New Year Eve. And then, do you know a little bit about this event, or are you just not familiar with the celebrating Cambodia event?
I just heard about it a few hours ago, and I heard that it's the first time that they've ever had the parade.
Yep.
Because I was here exactly 2 years ago on New Year's, but I didn't see this.
Okay. So this is a big difference. There are a lot of festivity being held here in the capital.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see.
So you choose Cambodia for your New Year celebration alone here. Why is Cambodia and why you're doing it alone?
I'm actually about to be on a mission trip, so my team is coming tomorrow on January 1st, and then we'll go into the village where we have a Cambodian friend. His name is Vuthi, and he has the Youth Development Center. We'll be having a big soccer tournament and concerts and just like so much fellowship together.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're not here alone, but you got Cambodian friends, and also your team will be coming. Another question, because you're all traveling throughout this route, and then you see a lot of performance staff doing a rehearsal for final grand event.
Yeah.
So how do you feel seeing a lot of like cultural performance activity, and also combined with very modern sport and stuff? So how do you feel seeing this?
I love it. I mean, even when I was here 2 years ago and this wasn't happening, when I would walk the riverfront, I would just cry happy tears to see the culture. And now this is the culture, like even so much more. Like I get to see the dancers and the fighters and the art. So it's really special. It's a little overwhelming, but it makes me so excited to see and hopefully to learn.
If I ask you one thing about Cambodia, something that become the most heartwarming or attractive thing that would bring you back here,
Yeah.
what should it be?
The joy, definitely the joy of the people. Like even if they are facing hard times, maybe they don't have a lot of money, when I am around Cambodian people, I feel their joy and their heart, and I just am always smiling and feeling like happy around their culture. So I think there's a lot of love here.
Even though you're not knowing or you're not aware of this big celebration, but you chose Cambodia,
Yeah.
and then it's over your expectation. Can I say so?
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't expect this at all. I'm so happy to be here for New Year's. Yeah.
And you wish that this event will be held in the many years to come.
Yes, that would be so wonderful. I feel like I will tell people, like, if you want to spend your New Year somewhere amazing, like Phnom Penh is a great place. I can't wait to see the parade.
Well, my final questions. From United States on a long journey here to Cambodia, and it's your second time. One of the most important thing that you want to bring back to your people, what is a story that you want to share with them?
Oh, I think for me, it's always about God's love, and God loves each and every one of us, and He loves all of our individual cultures. He loves our individual languages. Like He just cares so much for people, and I feel like Cambodia especially, they're good at showing that and living that. So I will take that home with me, like to be a part of a community, to remember the culture that you came from, and just to care for one another.
And you surely will come back sometime in the future.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Do you know a little bit more about the celebrating Cambodia event, or you just knew here when you arrived?
I know the name, like celebrating Cambodia. and it was advised by a local friend of mine. But more than that, I have no idea.
So you have Cambodian friends.
Yeah, yeah,
So they tell you about the event.
yeah.
So speaking of these events and the cultural performance and the many festivity here you have seen. So what is the most interesting part of this event so far you have seen?
Of this event, I have not seen that much yet. However, I was in Siem Reap, and they celebrated the UNESCO heritage when Angkor Wat was added, like a week or something. And I also stumbled upon a party, and I do recognize a few parts. So a little bit further down the line, you have like the guys in like warrior suits, like shouting. I've seen that there at that festival as well. So I do recognize a bit, but I don't know much about this particular event.
I see. So when it comes to Cambodian culture and heritage, what is the most well-known thing that you have heard as a foreigner from Amsterdam?
The most well-known part is Siem Reap with like the Angkor Wat complex and the surrounding temples. And besides that, it's gruesome, but the Khmer Rouge era with all the killings.
That's right. So you're now here with your friends, and then you will be waiting until the New Year's countdown, or you just go back home?
No, so I'm gonna visit a friend. I will see what I'll do. Like I'm here to celebrate as well, so I might just go to another place as well. But I will be here in the city until the 2nd or the 3rd, and then I will go to another place, Karachi, I believe it was called. Yeah, I will go there to visit some nature. I want to see the dolphin. There's also some wildlife sanctuaries I want to visit, and from there I will go to another country, I think.
And then for tonight, so you're looking forward to more festivity and celebration with your friend.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
So if I ask you one thing that become a more heartwarming thing for you here in Cambodia, what could it be?
The friendliness. When I'm just walking down the street, the Netherlands is quite closed off as people. We, for example, in the bus, we put our earphones in and we just look outside and we don't really talk to people. If I'm walking down the street here, people smile a lot. They're happy. It feels more friendly, more warm, and it's just like a pleasant feeling.
A pleasant feeling. Yeah. Speaking of these events, exactly in particular, so you see the giant carpet, the scarecrow, the traditional one. So this is something that make you feel happy, and is it interest you more about Cambodian culture?
Yeah, actually I met my friends because of a study exchange in Indonesia, and while traveling also in Malaysia, also in Thailand, and also in Cambodia, you see more connections back to the past. So I was in a museum in Siem Reap, and there I read somewhere that the first prince from the Khmer Empire came from Indonesia by envoy. I don't know if it was from there or whatever, but you start to see like relations. So I really enjoy cultural parts. That's what I enjoy about traveling, just to see difference. If everything was the same, we'd stay back home. So seeing things like this, it makes me happy.
So you learn more about Cambodian culture.
Yeah.
My final questions: if you're going to have more time this year, having the free time to travel, with this kind of festivity, are you planning to come back if you have a chance and time?
Yes. No, I really enjoy nature and cultural things. So I would go from between nature and these kind of activities. So like a mix between the two.